Catch up with joint first team manager Danny Cowley after Concord Rangers game against Lowestoft Town. Concord lost 2-0 on the day. Overall thoughts?
Disappointed. We gave a go-ahead start, let a sloppy goal in the first minute, go to free kick away and then didn't pick up in the box. So we give them an head start. You know, the nature of playing bank holiday Mondays, it's already a struggle. You've only had 36 hours recovery, and then conceding that goal in the first minute, we go to an uphill struggle. So
conceding an early goal, you said like it can go one way or the other. Were you expecting a different reaction? Were you expecting it to galvanise the team rather than sort of make it go the other way?
We didn't play well first half, but we did stick at it, and let's be honest, we could have been 2 or 3 down. And we said at half time, we've got ourselves in a position where we can have a go. I mean, the conditions played a part. It was a strong wind that we played into in the first half, and we felt second half we could have a go at them. Unfortunately, we didn't, and as a result, they'll probably come away with an easy 2-0 victory.
I mean, Lowestoft obviously won the Division 1 North last year. You know, Concord promoted along with them. If you look at their 1 to 11, sort of 12 to 18 as well, they haven't made considerable changes from last year. You've made 4 or 5 new signings. Were you a little bit disappointed? I mean, obviously the side has improved from last year, and if you look at last year, it was a 5-0 win.
Well, that's football, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest, they beat us 5-0 at their place, we beat them 5-0 at our place. Both games were the type of games where you probably shouldn't read too much into it, because certainly at our place, I mean, we played the best we had done all year. We had massive momentum. Everything that we hit went in. Davy Collins got a first half hat-trick. It was one of those games. Everything went for us, nothing went for them. And probably the same was true of the game earlier in the season at their place where they beat us 5-0. So you probably shouldn't read too much into that. Have we strengthened? Well, we've certainly tried to. Obviously, we've lost Lyle Taylor, who played a big part in what we did last year, and got 35 goals. We're without doubt a better side all round. I mean, I think the first 4 games have shown that. Unfortunately, we probably haven't had the rub of the green in the first 3, and we haven't played well today. So as a consequence, we've only got 2 points on the board, and people will be saying it's a disappointing start, and we have to accept that.
I mean, obviously, there's not as many points on the board as you probably have wanted. The performances, though, like you said, have been good. You know,
up to today, they've been okay. Probably it's been individual errors, not been clinical enough, which has been the reason why we haven't got more points than we should have done. We played well Saturday. Probably Avon have only had 1 shot on goal and they've scored, but we should have been 2 or 3-0 up by that stage. So you know, do you say that it's unlucky, or do you say that we need to be better? And I think, if we're honest, we need to improve. We need to be better.
There were a couple of tweaks to the starting lineup. Are you 100% on what is your best 11, or does that change depending on who the opponent is?
Well, it changes depending on who we're playing. It changes on who's fit and available. It changes on who's in form. But certainly, you know, we've got an 18-man squad, and all 18 are good enough to start. And I've got faith in all of them coming in and starting. So at times we will move things around as we see necessary.
I mean, the players' reaction to it, obviously everyone's disappointed at a loss. What have you got to do over the next few days to bring the team up ready for the next game?
Well, it'll be a long week, because obviously it's only a Monday, so it'll be a long wait until Saturday. But listen, we knew this weren't going to be easy. We've had 2 promotions in 3 years. We've made giant strides. We knew it weren't going to be easy. We knew this was going to be the biggest challenge of them all. At the moment, we're not overcoming that challenge, but it's not through the want of trying, and we need to dust ourselves off and go again, and that's the nature of football at any level.
Positive words. Thanks, son.